Emmanuel denied the allegations via a statement through his lawyer, telling Daily Mail that his client, quote, denies each and every allegation and that the lawsuit is a blanket, scattershot, meritless lawsuit.
Of Sunny Hostin on The View, Tom, basically implicating her husband in this type of a scheme.
The drama surrounding Sunny Hostin and her husband, Emmanuel Hostin, has taken a shocking turn. Picture this. An early morning, the quiet luxury of the Hostin mansion abruptly shattered by the arrival of FBI agent. The neighborhood, known for its tranquility and exclusivity, was suddenly alive with flashing lights and murmurs of disbelief. The Hostin estate, a sprawling property that screamed success and prestige, became the unexpected stage for what many are already calling one of the most explosive celebrity legal sagas of the year.
According to the documents, he knowingly provided fraudulent medical and other healthcare services, including arthroscopic surgeries.
Witnesses describe the scene as something out of a movie. FBI agents, clad in their signature Navy jackets, descended on the property with search warrants in hand. The operation was swift, methodical, and left no room for negotiation. Doors were opened, safes were reportedly inspected, and rooms were meticulously searched. For neighbors and passersby, the sight was surreal. This was Sunny Hostin's home, after all. A co-host of one of the most influential daytime talk shows, and a legal commentator known for her sharp takes and polished image. How could this be happening to her? Whispers quickly spread among the gawking neighbors. What were the agents looking for? Was this related to the ongoing lawsuit against Emmanuel Hostin, or was this something even bigger? Some claimed they saw boxes being carried out of the home, sealed, mysterious, and fueling speculation about what kind of evidence might have been unearthed. Others insisted they overheard agents discussing financial documents, correspondence, and perhaps most intriguingly, items that could tie Sunny herself to her husband's alleged misdeeds. Was this just another chapter of Emmanuel's legal troubles, or was Sunny stepping into the spotlight of this controversy in a way no one expected?
We know that, only about 31% of Americans trust our healthcare system. We have a terrible healthcare system. And, doctors suffer because of big corporations as well. Doctors that want to do good, like my husband, operates on someone even though they don't have insurance and then has to sue health insurance companies to get paid for the work that he's been trained his whole life to do.
For Sunny, who has built a career on her ability to dissect complex legal situations with precision and competence, the timing couldn't be worse. She's already been fiercely defending her husband against allegations of insurance fraud, accusations that have painted Emmanuel Hostin as a central figure in a massive RICO lawsuit. According to the initial claims, Emmanuel is accused of participating in a scheme involving fraudulent billing practices, allegedly receiving kickbacks for surgeries and medical procedures billed to an insurance company that works with taxi and rideshare drivers. American Transit, the company at the center of it all, has demanded damages soaring into hundreds of millions. And now, with the FBI stepping into the picture, the stakes have gone from high to astronomical.
And it's a very serious crime. In fact, it's one of the largest, if not the largest, RICO case in New York's history.
Sunny has been anything but a silent partner in this mess. In the weeks leading up to the raid, she issued public statements condemning the lawsuit against her husband as baseless and motivated by financial desperation on the part of the insurance company. She accused American Transit of weaponizing her celebrity status, claiming they orchestrated a media smear campaign that dragged her and her family into the mud. Sunny has even gone so far as to threaten legal retaliation of her own, promising a counter lawsuit worth millions for the reputational damage they've allegedly caused. Her words have been fierce, defiant, and dripping with the kind of confidence that only someone with her legal background could muster. But after this raid, some are beginning to wonder, was her confidence misplaced?
And they're essentially saying that it's a money grab. And they're also going to countersue for millions of dollars, $5 million.
Insiders close to the Hostin family describe the atmosphere inside the mansion as tense and guarded in the aftermath of the FBI's visit. According to sources, Emmanuel has been working tirelessly with his legal team, led by high-profile attorney Mark Geragos, to navigate the tidal wave of accusations and legal challenges. But now, with federal agents involved, the narrative has shifted dramatically. This is no longer just a civil matter between Emmanuel and American Transit. The federal government's involvement adds a whole new layer of seriousness to the case and raises questions about whether criminal charges could be on the horizon. And what about the rumors swirling around the items allegedly found during the raid? Speculation is rampant, with some suggesting that the FBI may have uncovered financial records that could implicate Emmanuel further, or worse, tie Sunny to the alleged scheme. Others have floated the idea that correspondence between Emmanuel and other defendants in the lawsuit may have been discovered, potentially revealing a broader conspiracy than anyone initially imagined. Whatever the truth is, the secrecy surrounding the raid has only added fuel to the fire, leaving the public and media alike scrambling for answers.
RICO case ever filed in the state of New York. You guys wrap that around your brain. That's bigger than the mafia.
Neighbors, of course, have had plenty to say. One resident, who asked to remain anonymous, described the Hostin family as generally private but undeniably prominent in the community. "It's shocking, really," the neighbor said. "You don't expect this kind of thing to happen in a neighborhood like ours. They always seemed like such a respectable family. But then again, who really knows what goes on behind closed doors?" And closed doors are exactly what Sunny has been trying to keep. Publicly, she's maintaining a brave face, continuing to appear on The View and addressing the situation only in carefully controlled statements. But privately, insiders say she's deeply shaken. The FBI raid wasn't just a legal escalation. It was a personal invasion. To have agents comb through her home, her sanctuary, was reportedly a devastating blow. And while she's no stranger to controversy, having clashed with high-profile figures like Melania Trump and critics of The View in the past, this is uncharted territory even for someone as resilient as Sunny.
I was surprised when she mentioned his sense of humor. But
There are also whispers that tensions are rising between Sunny and the producers of The View. While the show thrives on spirited debates and controversial topics, having a co-host embroiled in such a high-profile legal scandal is a different story. Producers are reportedly concerned about the potential impact on the show's credibility and ratings. Could Sunny's position on the panel be in jeopardy? It's a question that's becoming harder to ignore, especially as the legal drama continues to unfold in real time. Meanwhile, Emmanuel Hostin's legal troubles are far from over. The lawsuit filed by American Transit is an absolute behemoth, encompassing nearly 200 defendants and alleging a pattern of fraudulent behavior that spans years. At the heart of the accusations are claims that Emmanuel knowingly performed unnecessary medical procedures and billed the insurance company for exorbitant amounts, all while allegedly pocketing kickbacks disguised as legitimate payments. The potential financial penalties are staggering, and the reputational damage, especially for someone in the medical field, is almost incalculable.
So he was scamming insurance companies from taxi drivers, Uber drivers, and Lyft drivers. He was performing unnecessary surgeries and then providing fraudulent medical services in exchange.
But what's truly alarming is the possibility that the FBI's involvement could mean Emmanuel's case is no longer confined to civil court. If federal agents found evidence of criminal activity during their search, Emmanuel could be facing criminal charges as well. Legal experts have pointed out that cases involving allegations of fraud often straddle the line between civil and criminal law, and the addition of federal charges could exponentially increase the penalties he faces both financially and legally. And then there's Sunny. While she's not officially a defendant in the lawsuit, the FBI raid has sparked rumors that her involvement in her husband's affairs may be deeper than previously thought. Is it possible that Sunny could face legal consequences of her own? That's the question everyone is asking, but so far, no clear answers have emerged. What is clear, however, is that Sunny's role in this saga is far from over. Whether she's a supportive spouse caught in the crossfire or a more active participant in her husband's alleged wrongdoings remains to be seen.
But it's just, I mean, Pat, you're married. Tom, you're married. If your husband's doing something, if he's allegedly doing something like this, you guys would know if your wives were up to...
As the dust settles from the raid, one thing is certain. This story is far from over. The Hostin family is now at the center of a legal and media storm that shows no signs of letting up. And with every new development, the stakes only get higher. For Sunny, Emmanuel, and everyone involved, the next steps could determine not just the outcome of the case, but the future of their careers, reputations, and lives. And that's where the real intrigue begins. Could Sunny's fierce defense of her husband backfire and implicate her in ways she never anticipated? Or will she emerge from this ordeal with her career and reputation intact, proving that she's as formidable off-screen as she is on? And what about Emmanuel? Could he be the scapegoat in a larger scheme, or is he truly the mastermind behind the alleged fraud? These are the questions that everyone is asking, and the answers promise to be nothing short of explosive.
Exactly, because if she is shaming descendants of this, will she continue to do that when she is now one of them, Dana? And it is funny, she is so wrapped up in identity and she had no idea who she was.
Sunny Hostin's world, once polished and seemingly unshakable, has found itself teetering on a dangerous edge. The recent FBI raid on her luxurious mansion has amplified whispers that she's not just a bystander in her husband Emmanuel Hostin's legal troubles, but may have her own questions to answer. While Sunny has always presented herself as a powerful and composed figure, delivering sharp, unfiltered takes on The View and navigating the world of daytime television with unmatched confidence, this latest twist puts her in a position no one saw coming. And the fallout, it could very well reshape her career, reputation, and future. Let's start with the rumors swirling around Sunny herself. For weeks now, there's been speculation that the lawsuit targeting her husband, Emmanuel, might brush closer to her than she's let on. While Sunny has staunchly defended her husband publicly, insiders are now questioning whether her involvement in his financial dealings might extend beyond mere moral support. Did she know about the alleged fraudulent practices her husband is accused of? Could she have played a role in managing, advising, or even facilitating certain decisions within his medical practice? These aren't just idle theories. They're questions now being whispered among legal experts, media analysts, and even fans of The View. And the FBI raid only adds fuel to the fire.
That's not true.
That's not true.
But you think about things that she said and how offensive they are.
Yeah.
What's particularly striking is the very public role Sunny has played in defending Emmanuel. Her statements have been bold, pointed, and some might argue, unusually aggressive. She's accused American Transit of using her celebrity as a weapon, calling their claims false and disgusting, while threatening a counter lawsuit worth millions. But here's the thing. That level of involvement and public outrage has raised eyebrows. People are asking, why is Sunny so deeply invested in this case? Is it simply a wife defending her husband, or is there more to the story? Could her fierce public stance be a way of deflecting attention from her own potential role in this tangled mess? The idea that Sunny could face legal consequences herself is not as far-fetched as it might sound. While she's not named as a defendant in the lawsuit against Emmanuel, legal experts have pointed out that cases like this often evolve. If evidence were to emerge tying her to any of the alleged fraudulent activities, whether through direct actions, financial oversight, or even casual conversations, her position could quickly shift from supportive spouse to implicated party. And with the FBI now involved, the chances of uncovering new evidence have skyrocketed.
Sunny Hostin of The View, who's constantly raging about race and reparations and how bad America is and its racial past and all this stuff.
The potential impact on Sunny's career is massive. As a central figure on The View, she's built her brand on being outspoken, unapologetic, and fiercely opinionated. She's tackled some of the most controversial topics in politics, entertainment, and social justice, often leaning on her background as a federal prosecutor to add credibility to her arguments. But now, that very credibility is being questioned. How can Sunny maintain her position as a legal expert on national television when her own legal troubles are making headlines? It's a contradiction that's not lost on viewers or on the producers of The View. Behind the scenes, there's talk that Sunny's position on the show could be at risk. While The View thrives on spirited debate and controversy, this legal scandal brings a different kind of attention, one that could potentially harm the show's reputation. Producers are said to be weighing their options carefully. On one hand, Sunny's legal drama has undoubtedly brought more eyes to the show, with viewers tuning in to see if she'll address the situation or offer any clues about her family's struggles. On the other hand, there's a risk of the scandal overshadowing the show's broader mission and alienating its audience. The question is, how much is too much?
Panel. She is self-appointed. She knows everything. It's great to see her ego take this hit, but I think it will be short-lived.
It's amazing to listen to her talk about
Sunny's history of clashing with high-profile figures adds another layer of complexity. Take, for example, her ongoing feud with Melania Trump. Sunny has never been one to shy away from voicing her opinions about the First Lady, often using her platform on The View to deliver biting critiques. And let's not forget the rumors that Melania herself might have contemplated legal action against Sunny and the show for some of her more incendiary comments. While those rumors remain unverified, they highlight a pattern. Sunny isn't afraid to ruffle feathers, even when it puts her in potentially precarious positions. And now, with her own legal and personal life under intense scrutiny, some are wondering if her boldness has finally caught up with her.
Dream. Yeah. We haven't seen her, and her description of Donald Trump doesn't track with the reality of what we've seen. And I can't relate to the marriage or if they're even in the same place at the same time. So I don't think that's the way.
The fallout from the scandal isn't just limited to Sunny's professional life. Her public image, carefully crafted over years of hard work, is also taking a hit. Fans who once admired her for her intelligence, poise, and fearlessness are now divided. Some remain loyal, insisting that Sunny is being unfairly targeted and that her husband's legal troubles have nothing to do with her. Others, however, are less forgiving, questioning whether she's as transparent and principled as she's always appeared to be. Social media, as always, has become a battleground, with hashtags and heated debates dominating platforms like Twitter and Instagram. And then there's the matter of Sunny's relationships with her co-hosts on The View. While the panel is known for its lively debates and occasional disagreements, this situation is different. The legal scandal surrounding Sunny has reportedly created tension behind the scenes, with some co-hosts allegedly expressing concerns about how her personal drama might impact the show's dynamic. While no one has publicly criticized Sunny, the whispers of unease are hard to ignore. Could this be the beginning of a rift among the panel? Or will they rally around Sunny, showing solidarity in the face of public scrutiny?
Today's video comes to us from Sunny Hostin. Sounds like a town. We're in Sunny Hostin. She was on PBS's Finding Your Roots, a show dedicated to researching celebrity ancestry. For context, Sunny is a staunch supporter of reparations and has made a fortune spewing nonsense about white privilege and racial justice.
Of course, it's important to remember that at the center of all this is a family under immense pressure. Sunny and Emmanuel have been married for decades, raising 2 children together and building a life that, until recently, seemed picture perfect. But now, that image has been shattered. The stress of the lawsuit, the FBI raid, and the relentless media attention is undoubtedly taking a toll on their family dynamic. How are Sunny and Emmanuel coping behind closed doors? Are they presenting a united front, or are cracks beginning to show? These are questions that only time will answer, but for now, the speculation continues. As the legal case against Emmanuel unfolds, and as the ramifications of the FBI raid become clearer, one thing is certain: Sunny Hostin's life will never be the same. Whether she emerges from this ordeal stronger and more determined than ever, or finds herself facing consequences she never anticipated, remains to be seen. What's clear, however, is that this is a defining moment, not just for Sunny and Emmanuel, but for their entire family.
Wow. I'm a little bit in shock. I just always thought of myself as Puerto Rican, half Puerto Rican. I didn't think I was, my family was originally from Spain and slaveholders.
Yeah.
As the drama surrounding Sunny Hostin and her husband Emmanuel continues to unfold, viewers are left with burning questions. Could Sunny's fierce defense of her husband backfire, implicating her in ways she never anticipated? Or will she emerge from this ordeal with her career and reputation intact, proving that she's as formidable off-screen as she is on? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on this explosive celebrity scandal. Until next time, stay tuned.